Hi and welcome to Muse Africa. So for those of you who love entertainment as much as I do, you would remember that not long ago Shatta was on UTV and he was talking about why he doesn't normally work with women in the industry. So if you don't remember carefully, let me just recall. Shatta opined that he doesn't work with a lot of women in the industry because they are too scared to do certain things and they don't really understand what the game is about. He also mentioned the fact that women, they are so in tune or they are focused on their cultural expectations and limitations in the industry that they are not able to go all out for what they want. Now, I spoke to one woman in the industry who has recently made a lot of buzz. That is Freda Rhymz, and she has something interesting to say about this. So let's watch the video.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you for talking to me and welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm sure your team might have briefed you exactly what we are going to talk about. So, but if just in case, let me just brief you a little bit. So we are talking about cultural expectations in Ghana, as in whether dressing or a woman is supposed to do this, the cultural limitations and how it has affected women in the Ghanaian music industry. Now, first of all, since your introduction, the reason I'm actually talking to you specifically because you are part of the very few women who are in a very male-dominated genre, which is the rap. So I want to know,
right.
Yeah, since your introduction into the music scene, has there been any form of cultural limitation or expectations that people have been putting on you or that you've been hit with so far?
Okay. First of all, so long as you are a woman in the industry, people definitely always get to talk about your dressing. You know, I've gotten that quite some like a few times before. You know, I mean, you can dress nice, body all the time, and just maybe at a point you just want to show a bit of flesh. That becomes a problem. Like, stick to the way you dress. We like it like that. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't show your skin and all. But we the same people. We follow a lot of international artists, and the females, they'll be showing their body, their their boobs, their we Ghanaians go to their page and give them nice
comments.
Oh, good, so nice, this is so beautiful. I mean, Cardi B even came to Ghana wearing. I don't know if you saw what she wore to perform.
I saw it.
Very sexy, and everybody. Like, you are a female, and if you are to wear that on stage, that will be a problem. People will start talking in our home, and that is one thing. That's what you do, being a female in this industry. People will always talk about that. So I've gotten that quite, a few times before. And also people talk about my attitude. They're saying I'm arrogant, and all that. And they are saying this because I don't sit, like I stand on my grounds to do what is right for me.
Yeah.
Just I'm doing what I feel is best for my body and my soul. And just because go in the way the people, they tend to draw conclusions about you that you are arrogant, you are this and that. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's me. At the end of the day, everything is me and how I feel. You understand?
Yeah.
I need to think about myself first before I put people second. But then I do like what people say about me, because sometimes there's some truth in there, you understand? But then the fact that, me trying to be myself and they drawing conclusions that I'm arrogant, that's really bad. You don't have to judge a book by its cover. And I know that people that are close to me know that I'm arrogant, but it's just quite unfortunate that, the whole people or some people say it different that I'm, but let me just say I'm not arrogant. I do the best and what is right for me.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. I mean, these things, it happens to a lot of the women. As long as you are bold enough to say you don't want something or I want something, then you are being tagged as arrogance. I'm very sorry about that. But these expectations, have they stifled your creativity in any way? Do you think sometimes it hinders the way you go about your work because the dressing, the attitude? Has it affected your creativity in any way?
Well, I wouldn't say it affected me because I usually don't listen to what the people will say if it's not beneficiary to me.
Okay.
You understand? I tend to do what will make me feel happy and what is best for me. You understand? But then I just don't let them get. They'll say it. I mean, it's part of life. No matter what you do, people will talk about it. So I let that, affect me and anything I do. Yeah.
Okay, but do you think without these expectations and limitations, do you think you would have attained an exponential growth in your career if we didn't have these things? Because in as much as you don't make it bother you, I know there are situations where people put certain measures in place because of these expectations. Do you think you would have attained some growth level if we didn't have all these things around our women?
Okay. So long as you have put yourself out there, people will definitely have opinions about you. And I feel it's all part of life. It's part of the growing, or like having a rapid growth in something you are doing is natural. Growth is natural. So no matter what you do, you go through them. But then I believe everybody have been through that with the likes of Sarkodie and the Bakers and the Shattas and all that. They've all been through it. But then I believe now when they face stuff like that, they know how to go about it, because it's all part of life, such as life. And with or without these expectations or these limitations, I mean, growing in what you are doing is a natural process, and it's time. So it's all parts. It's all parts. People need to criticize you. That's why there is a saying that depending on the word, so it's bar. It's all part of the process. Yes, they have to say it, and you even find certain things in somewhere that you can use it
for your own growth.
You understand?
Yeah.
So the critics and all that is part of the growth. It's all parts, and I believe it's natural. Yeah.
Okay. So how does Freda Rhymz manage these expectations and the pressures with the work? How do you combine it to make it work for you?
Yeah, I know. I say to myself is, if you are not ready for criticism, you are not ready for success. Okay. You understand? So people will criticize you, say all sort of things about you. But what I do is that I'm a very focused person, and my whole life, what is really important to me right now is my career, how to let it reach where I want it to reach. You understand? So there are all these negative vibes coming from people and all. I psych my mind that it's part of it. It's all part of the road. It's all part of the journey. You understand? So, I mean, I just stay focused, do what I'm supposed to do as an artist, and at the end of the day, I'm just happy. You understand? I just need to do something that makes me happy. Yeah. So I just try to balance both, because I know that no matter what, people will still talk about what you do.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And when people that you get like two people talking about what you're doing, some will talk about the negative parts of you and all that. That's the same way you get people to talk about the positive side of you. Yeah, so I always go in for the positive side, and I use it to push myself, and I use that to encourage me all the time.
All right, before I let you go, if Freda Rhymz had one education on this matter to push down the throat of Ghanaians, what would that one education, one agenda be?
Wow. I believe doing music is also as important as being a lawyer or being a politician or being a doctor.
Okay.
Yes, I would encourage or urge people to take the creative arts or the creative industry serious, because music equally pays as a lawyer, and even sometimes
more.
Yeah, you understand. So music is a strong tool to share information, to teach people generation and all that. So I would encourage people that that's we see when you take, if you go to Legon University of Ghana and you do theater arts,
that's what I did actually.
And people start tagging you with this dondology, and they don't take it. Then you know how interesting it is.
Yeah, I know.
And if you take it serious, you know what it's good for you. You understand?
Yeah.
So take those kind of courses very serious, just as they take the law
and the medicine.
And so if I'm to teach or to encourage people about one, I'll say music. Music is to ever. Yeah.
Thank you very much for talking to me. I will end it here. Yes, thank you very much. So when it's out, I'll let you know so you can go and either watch it or read it. Thank you very much. All right, bye.
Bye.